Good day, it is Stephen Davids here, and in this video I will show you how to read words and help your child with it. Do not start randomly with the words and just read the words. There stands read words and listen to the words. We're not trained, and as for the very fact is the first time I just jumped in child, fish, mother. This is the wrong way. Do not do it. The correct way is find and follow the pattern, the sound pattern. The sound pattern can be a row, a column, or you start making it. For example, here it's child, and then cheese, chop. So the pattern is this way in terms of the column fish at the end, at the end, the sh at the end, mother. The sound is in the middle here. And sheep. Sometimes these patterns are in columns, as in this case. Other times it can be in rows, or sometimes the school just send you a sound that you must practice with a child, and there is no real pattern, because the child must learn to spell the word and write the word. It is easier at the very start to establish a pattern as a parent and a home teacher. In this case, there isn't any apparent pattern in the rows or the column, but you can see there is some sort of pattern. Wig, twig. This makes it easier for the child when he must write it 2 or 3 times. Win, wind. Win, wind. Just listen, my child, to it. Weep, sweep, weep. So you then make a pattern from this. The child is learning to spell and to listen and learn the words. So you make the pattern. It makes it easier for him. Don't just randomly jump around. The second thing is you show and say only the sound. And remember, because the child is learning also to write, he must look at the words. It's not enough that he recognizes the word with his ear, but he must look at the word to know the sound. For example, we say, this is how the sh sound look. We go to the sh sound. At the end, fish, sh, sh. This is a sh sound, th sound. Now you use the word in a sentence. The thing is, if the child doesn't understand the word, it doesn't make sense for him. Use the word in a nice, lovely sentence that the child will understand. Then you show the word to the child 3 times, and then you pronounce the word, and the child must say the word after you. For example, we love to eat fish, 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 and then the child say fish, but you must look at the word. You show him, because he must realize and recognize the sh sound. I wish I had a car. I wish I had a toy. Wish, wish, wish. And the child, this is a sh sound. You must say then after you, sh, sh, wish. You then can get other words that the child does not see. Remember, in the previous cases, the child have to write the words later on. And now, in this instance, you take a little bit step further, and you want the child only to listen and recognize the word on the basis of hearing. You tell the child, I'm now going to say a word, and tell me what sound do you hear. The chat. Chat. Can you hear the word, the sound that we used earlier on? The ch sound? Chat. Chat. Choose. Or you can also go and say, or you can also tell the child, now tell me, where do you hear the sh sound? Rush. Rush. Shape. Here you can now start going a little bit further and jump around. Where do you hear the sh sound? At the start, at the end of the word. Listen again. Bush, bush, ja at the end, and ship, ship. You go to the internet to get these words if you have the facility. Or if the school is there, it will be good if the school provides you other words that the child does not see. Lastly, let the child play around with the words. The child see the word and ask you, now make a sentence, because later on you will have to write a sentence, as you can see in the exercise book. Tell me, make a sentence with this word. And then the child gives a sentence: father loves food, or father eats, father works, or whatever. Now you tell him, okay, if you can use one of these words or more of these words in one sentence, the more words you use, even if it's a crazy sentence, you get more points or whatever reward you give the child. The child may make a crazy sentence: father shops for cheese. 3 words. The more words a child can use in a sentence, the greater the child's rewards. For 1 word is 5 points, 2 words is 10 points, 3 words is etc. And the children loves rewards. The child eats fish and sheep, or mother chops the sheep. Oh, a little bit evil, but okay. So you understand, the more from these words, it's just crazy play. Let the child first learn to orally just say the words, because it's easier, quicker for the child to say a thing than to write a thing, and in this way also order his mind. Then you go and follow the instructions. Instructions in this case is use 2 of the words to write a sentence, or whatever it is. And lastly, I just want to say, be realistic. You can't always do everything. It's just, we are parents, we are people working, grandparents, whatever, but do the most important thing. And sometimes you just have to sample some words. You can't do everything. If the school tells you, write down the words 2 or 3 times, you just check maybe here and there, or don't necessarily have to write it 3 times, maybe 2 times. At another time, you try to catch up. But also remember, do not neglect the child. Be realistic. Try to do everything, because a good foundation saves time. You will notice yourself, if the child starts knowing the things will go faster. But if you do not do the work correctly, the child will not grasp the work correctly, and the child will struggle and slowly fall behind. I just want to thank my sister, for a foundation teacher for many years, who helped me at the very start and creating my love. She's not necessarily responsible for the video content. Thank you very much for watching this video. We love constructive comments and criticism. Please like, share and subscribe.